Sky finds out that Matt Bronger's coming in the studio.
I can't even look at him right now.
And she freaks out. She's a big fan. She watches you on the Up All Night.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
yes.
you are the best dorky neighbor I've ever
thank you.
seen.
Thanks very much.
That's your character, dorky neighbor?
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
okay.
the sweaters are epic.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I love it.
Every time I go into work, like when I just open the closet, and it's like, well, what is it this time?
Yes.
You know, 2 big cargo shorts, always Crocs, always Crocs.
Nice.
Yeah, just you know, with this big blousey like Tommy Bahama button-ups.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
tells a lot about a guy.
Yes.
You know? If you could rock that stuff.
A guy who's like wanted to be a dad since he was 7.
Oh, no.
And be like, oh, I can't wait. Can't wait for responsibility and being boring.
Oh, this is good, man. Matt Bronger is performing this weekend at the American Comedy Club right there in the Gas Lamp. Tickets are available at AmericanComedyCo.com. He's performing tonight, tomorrow night, 7:30 and 9:30. So what's going on, Matt? How you been, man?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to be in San Diego.
Yeah.
I've only played, you know, like colleges around here typically
Right.
and stuff, not actually clubs, but yeah, nice.
Comedy's blowing up here.
Yeah.
It's getting big.
Yeah, it's that club. I was really surprised.
Nice, right?
Happily surprised.
Yeah.
You know, and other comics would tell you, it's got a real good rep.
And you
so
played last night, right?
I did.
Good
Yeah.
show?
Great.
Nice.
Yeah, really great.
Now, what kind of stuff are you into? What kind of stuff are you talking about these days?
That's a kind of a loaded question.
Oh.
Kind of stuff I'm into.
Yeah. Oh, no, I meant like on stage. I don't.
Like heroin?
Oh, this has gotten weird.
Well, I do live in LA, so yeah. I grew up in the Northwest. It comes with the territory. It's rainy. It's kill yourself for heroin. But yeah, no, just basically talking. It's a lot of stories, a lot of things from my life. You know, being an only child of 2 teachers and growing up in Portland.
Ooh, Oregon guy.
And just you know observational stuff.
Is
basically.
Portland wacky?
Well,
Because I mean, everything I hear about Portland is that it's very alternative.
Yeah, well, it's like Portlandia kind of. To me, it's kind of the tip of the iceberg. Like it's not. You can't even come close to the weird that I grew up with. Yeah, absolutely.
So what kind of stuff goes on in Portland?
Yeah.
Well,
I wanna know.
they just restored the 24-hour electronic Church of Elvis, which is there, which is
I'm sorry?
it's in an alley, and there's a glass wall with a computer behind it, and there's a keyboard, and there's a revolving head of Elvis.
Okay,
Obviously.
yeah.
Always turning Exorcist
Hello.
style,
Stop.
and you put like a quarter in, and you can get married, or I knew a lot of growing up. That was kind of our. You know, like, oh, do you want to get married to the Church of Elvis? It's a big step. You know, we are 12, so and you press yes or no.
Yeah.
You know, you press yes
of course.
to not waste the quarter,
Right.
and then 2 like plastic rings like just come out.
And Elvis marries you, or
If Elvis spoke to you through a Commodore 64 screen, then yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
You would expect that in Vegas, but I mean in Portland, like, how random.
You don't think Elvis when you think Portland.
Not really.
I think like granola
Sure.
and big trees
Exactly.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any of that?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
Is there any
Granola
of that?
grows on trees. Yeah, it's literally everywhere.
Let's go down to the granola forest and get our picking on.
I'm so tired of granola. We're on a granola farm. You'll eat it and be happy. Yeah.
So that's gotta shape you a little bit growing up in that kind of
Yeah, I mean
environment.
it's very what you'd call progressive, which I definitely am. But there are people that go kind of way too far with it, you know, where it's just like we have to harvest our own leather. Like, no, I'm not going to kill a cow and make my own leather. There are people that are good at it.
Yeah,
you know? That I think is the big problem with the kind of the DIY ethic, which I believe in. But it's like you got to know your limits. You know what I mean? You got to know what you can and can't do.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to kill and process my own meat.
No,
I'm just not.
no.
There are people that are good at it.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to them.
Yeah, I'm a big DIY guy too.
No, you're not.
I'm
You're
really big handyman.
I like how you just looked away as you said
Well,
it.
I mean,
Hopefully they'll go with it.
I'm relating here, Matt. Me and you.
He has such soft hands you wouldn't believe
Oh
it.
no, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, that means that you don't do manual
I use a
labor.
lot of moisturizer. I'm making sure that these
Pleasuring
puppies
yourself?
don't.
See, that's good.
Whoa, Sky!
Well, I was trying to think why you would
Just
use
in here.
a lot of
Why would you
moisturizer.
say such a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know.
I mean, it's accurate.
It's
but-
natural. It's natural, and the best way to keep your hands soft.
Thank you. You get me.
You know.
You get me.
It's all right.
So what's your story, man? You a single guy?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you like that pause?
Yeah. You're like, how do I put this?
This comes out.
Yeah. Is she an LA girl?
She. That's where we met.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm. She's originally from Boston.
She wanted. Oh, we got a guy.
Yeah.
His name is Boston Ron.
Yeah.
Look at
Keep
this.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
Is she wicked smart?
Wicked smart.
Nice. Now, is she an aspiring something?
No,
or?
she just works. She works in the business. She does like producing
Oh,
and
cool.
things like that. So that's we met.
Did she get you a
working
job
on
yet?
different shows and stuff. What's that?
Did she get you a job yet?
Yeah,
Because that's the best.
here and there.
You know?
Yeah. It's kind of incestuous. Yeah. I mean, but that's always how it works.
Right.
In the business sense.
In the best way
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
The fact that we're cousins has nothing to do with it. Just so creepy.
I know.
And then it was radio silence for like 8 seconds.
Hey,
All right, we'll be right back.
yeah, go see Matt.
Here's the
tonight.
Allman Brothers.
Oh my God.
I think we have that queued up, right? on the record player. Ready to go. Almond Brothers, ready to go.
Always Allman Brothers for awkward
Yes,
moments.
that's it.
And whipping post. Here we go.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Are you big in the social media craze? Do you like to tweet and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
I do. I definitely tweet. And
How do
I'm
people
on
follow
Tumblr
you?
and stuff. At Bronger. So
Oh.
like Matt Bronger,
Nice.
but
Okay.
yeah. So
But no Matt.
no Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
at
don't
Bronger.
have to play Almond Brothers, Rob.
It's just a good background audio.
It is. It
You know,
is.
I mean,
yeah.
really.
As I chop these lines.
Yeah. So you're big in.
I do, yeah. I tweet. It's one of those things where it's the great thing about Twitter for comedians, and you know, the criticism people found at Twitter originally was like people just putting like, "I'm having a bagel."
Right.
Like, oh, awesome.
Right.
Why did you share that? I think
to
with
go
comedians,
poop. Yeah.
I
Okay.
think with comedians,
We
it's
get it.
like we have to, boil down our jokes. Like one of the first things I tweeted was, "Is it true you can only fly Virgin Airlines once?"
Nah.
It's like something like that. It's like
Zing.
so like, oh, okay, that's a dumb joke, but it's a joke.
It's a joke.
But so
Yeah.
like,
That you can get in the characters that you're allowed.
exactly.
Right.
So it's kind of like exercise. Like I do a show called Chelsea Lately that I do.
You're on Chelsea Lately too?
Yeah, every couple
we
weeks.
love
my
Chelsea
gosh.
Lately.
Yeah.
She is
She's
the
huge
best.
for comics. We've had a
Yeah.
ton of comics in here that do
Yeah,
that.
she's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
It really helps your road sales
That's
and
what
stuff.
everyone's been saying.
But
yeah.
I go on there not knowing most of the people we're going to be talking about.
Oh, wow.
So I have to do research. Yeah, I just don't do a lot of pop culture stuff because starting out I did, and then you have this joke you loved, and it's like you can't use it anymore.
It's over in
Everyone
6
knows
months.
talking about
It's
this
stale.
movie or whatever. Yeah, it's
Like
stale.
you had that great Kardashian Chris Humphries
Right.
joke. And now it's like,
Yeah,
man.
it could be exactly like that.
Right.
And on Chelsea Lately, like they'll give me the topics, and so I'll work on them for like an hour and a half, and then you go on the air, and it's like it's exercise.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the same thing with Twitter, where you have to like boil down whatever you're trying to say
Yeah.
because you have these parameters. With
Yeah.
Twitter, it's space. With Chelsea Lately, it's whoever's in Us Weekly
Right.
that I have to look up and be like, what's this person do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And my challenge is also to not go, all right, the typical like, oh, Lindsay Lohan, like, what a crazy mess, right? What an idiot. Burp, burp. I do more jokes like about the absurdity of our culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than just dump on someone I've never met and probably never will.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, I just saw speaking of Us Weekly, just saw the latest Us Weekly, and Snooki's on it.
Oh yeah, I saw
She
that.
she lost 50 pounds.
Wow.
Looking amazing.
Good for Snook. Okay.
The reason why I bring that up is because Ashley over
Oh,
here,
no.
our boss, Ashley,
Don't do this.
over
just gonna ask
over
you.
spray tanned.
Yeah.
Show them your
hand.
hands. Show them your hands.
I think that's fine.
Right?
I think it's okay.
Really? On Facebook.
I mean,
great, right?
what in
Really
the
great.
world?
Yes.
See?
Really, Matt?
Matt,
My bad.
I mean, you don't have to be nice.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying,
it's
bro. Matt
look at
gets
this.
it.
Like, I'm so distracted this morning. I can't even look at her.
Well, the weird thing is, like, I can't show you, but like areas that my clothing are covering right now.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I look.
Oh, really? Oh,
I
really?
only spray tan.
Your bits and pieces.
Exactly.
Nice.
Because it's one of those. You go out with your friends.
Yeah,
you go,
yeah.
drinking, and I'm not someone who's like, oh, let me get a skull tattoo on my
Right,
butt.
of course not.
Let me get spray tan.
Nice.
On my nether regions.
That
so
is
then
awesome.
The next night when you go out and you're drinking, you're like, this is gonna be a great gag.
Yeah.
And then you like run through Katsuya with no clothes on, and then people are struggling to like, did you see that?
Yeah,
too?
was he wearing
Was there
underwear?
something wrong
Or
with him?
not?
Yeah. Does he
What
have
exactly was it? Was
Is
it a
it-
skin condition?
an Oompa Loompa penis?
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
Is that what you have?
Yeah.
That's cool.
As in small. We'll be right back.
Hey! Almond Brothers! Cue it up!
On a ram, my man.
Matt Bronner is performing this weekend at the American Comedy Club. You got to see him tonight, tomorrow night, 7:30, 9:30. And we got tickets.
Yes.
Here's what you do. You go to the website, AmericanComedyCode.com. Use
love
the
it.
promo code 1053. All right? And then you get tickets for either show, Friday or Saturday night. First 10 people win 4 free tickets.
Whoa.
Pretty cool deal, right?
Awesome.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I love American Comedy Club.
Oh, they're the
It's
best.
great. It's a great club.
Great, really fun night.
Yeah.
Great night out. For,
Good
with,
food there too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So what else is going on with you, Matt? I mean, what...
Well, let's see. Going on a tour next month. With sponsored by Funny or Die.
Oh.
And Old Milwaukee.
Oh, well, that
which
makes
is gonna
sense.
be hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah. So like never would have thought.
Yes.
You know,
You would be sponsored by Old Milwaukee.
Waiting outside of bars as a kid for my dad, and looking at the signs like, one day that company's going to sponsor me. But yeah, so that the dates haven't been announced, but that's going to be all throughout the Midwest. But I'm
That's
excited
cool.
about doing that. I'm going to have like a couple like hand-picked openers and stuff.
Oh.
So that'll be fun.
Nice.
yeah.
Are there particular areas that you enjoy going to more or around the country, or...
You know, it's hard to say. I mean, I'm in the lucky position now to be able to kind of pick and choose exactly where I want to go.
Nice.
You know, not that I'm beating the bank or anything, but I'm making a living. So
Yeah.
there was a time where I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll play that club.
Yeah.
In the
The
sticks.
Butte I'm in.
Right.
Yeah.
In Hartford, Connecticut, where the club is actually inside a mall, and I'm in a hotel on the edge of the mall.
Oh,
And
wow.
I have a parking lot to look at, and
beautiful.
You can get your shopping done before the show.
Exactly.
And
You
all
can
that
shop
stuff.
all day, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, okay.
That's all. That's all you get.
Wow.
Just shopping.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't have to do stuff like that anymore. But in terms of places I like going, I mean, any place that's got a thriving area where people want to live.
Right,
Period.
right.
Like that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Like
San Diego's a good spot.
yeah, San Diego's amazing.
Yeah, you're going to have fun.
People are happy here, and it's not like going. A lot of places you feel like you're going down into like a mine.
Yeah.
Where people are working
Right.
on the earth.
Yes.
And it's like and that is my job to make people forget their hardships and all that stuff.
No
And,
doubt.
and it's nice. But sometimes when you go someplace where it's once you leave, it's just like you did rescue work.
Yeah.
And you're like, why don't you guys get out of here? That's what you want to say on
Right,
stage. But
yeah.
oh no, that's
No,
off
you
limits.
can leave. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's a train. I just got on it.
So do we know what's going on with Up All Night?
From what I've been told,
I was very concerned about
I
that.
was
Yeah.
giving them the whole backstory.
they were switching to multicam from single cam. I know,
And live audience.
and live audience. Yeah, but I mean, Christina's left.
She said, peace out.
She said peace
She's
out.
not even on the show anymore?
No,
How do
she's
you have
not.
a show?
Yeah,
Because
well,
isn't she one
they're-
of the main characters?
Yeah,
Or
she's-
are
they're
they
talking-
the same character, but they look different? Like, do we know? Or
I guess that's what they're going for.
Oh, wow.
I don't know though. This is all confirmed.
Yeah. This was like on that Bewitched.
Yeah,
remember when they did
nobody's
that?
listening to this. Don't go on Nikki Fink or Hollywood Reporter
even
and
know
go
what that is.
quote it. She's the one that's always breaking the news.
Oh, okay, okay.
Online and just in. But Will Ferrell is in talks to be in another show. Will Ferrell.
Will
Ferrell, I'm like,
I'm
whoa, Will Ferrell's on
you're not on the show. You're a liar. Making people up. Anyway, Tom Cruise said, "What about him? He has nothing to do with that
He's
show."
not listening. He'll never know.
Who are you? Yeah, another guy shows up. Hi, Matt Bronger. This guy. Will Arnett is in talks to do another show.
So this may be a completely different show.
And Maya's pregnant. So
Again.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
Maya Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph
Oh.
from
Yes.
Saturday Night Live, and she's on Up All Night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. So you have no idea, obviously, what's going on.
None. I don't know what they're going to do.
You're just hoping to show up
Yeah, I
one
mean,
day.
technically, myself and Jean Villepique, who plays my wife on the show, we are what you call recurring guest stars.
Right.
So
Oh.
as far as who would be informed, we'd probably be like the last.
Okay.
So what would you do? You just kind of chill until you get a call saying, hey, come to work?
Yeah, basically, we know when we'd be on shows maybe like a month in advance. But it would just keep happening because the writers loved us, which is great.
Yes.
I mean, so the characters need someone to play off of, and we were those people. We were originally supposed to only be in one episode.
Oh, that would
It was
have been
going to
shame.
be
wow.
the cool neighbors were going to be in a lot more episodes than us.
F
But
it.
yeah, well, it's one of those things where I don't think, ironically, we were the characters that most people identified with. At least not even being, but knowing.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that neighbor who
best.
thinks, because like, oh, you have kids, I have kids, we're best friends.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not how it is.
I wear a sweater.
Why-
I'm going to Christmas Carol on your
Yeah,
doorstep.
I'm gonna come over.
Yeah.
No, I don't want you. At my
No,
house.
nobody does.
No, nobody. I want nobody at my house, to be honest with you. Hey, you got to go see Matt Bronger. He's performing at the American Comedy Company. Go see him tonight, tomorrow night, 7:30, 9:30, and good luck with the show, man.
Oh, thanks for having me.
We
on,
appreciate you
guys.
coming
Yeah.
in.
Really appreciate it.
Take a quick. Oh, Allman Brothers, go.
Bram, my man.
Yeah, you know it. Take a quick time out. More of the show when we get back. Great,
Awesome.
man.